This is 1912D Lincoln Cent in MS65 Plus red condition, graded by PCGS and the grade proven by CAC. According to NGC, 1912D cents are not that rare, but finding one having a sharp strike from the fresh dyes will be quite challenging. The typical mean-state survival reveals peripheral dye erosion or a weakening of Lincoln's lapel from the over-polishing of the dye to remove such erosion furrows. One of the oddities of the copper or bronze coinage is that poorly struck pieces tend to retain their mint red color more readily than sharp coins. The latter are almost routinely found brown or at best red and brown. This is certainly the case for this issue. Examples in the higher circulated grades are likewise scarce and are affected by the same strike considerations. This MS65 Plus gem was sold for $1,662.75 with buyer's fee. 1961D Jefferson nickel in MS64 Plus condition with full steps, exceptionally well struck for the 1960s Jefferson nickel. This important near gem also offers bright satin luster. For most dates in the Jefferson nickel series, the pursuit of perfection boils down in many instances to the number of steps visible on the porch of Monticello on the reverse, and not the numeric grade. Indeed, many dates may have listing of MS67 or other lofty grades, but perhaps the finest certified coin with FS details is just MS64. Many dates, particularly in 1950s and early and mid-1960s, are as flat as proverbial pancake in that area. To appreciate how elusive the 1961D Jefferson nickel is with full steps, just take a look at the population data of PCGS. This gem was sold for $4,800. 1943D Lincoln Cent in MS67 condition. This is an elusive wartime penny with repunched mint mark on a verse. Pristine looking surfaces are satin in texture and virtually perfect in every way. An intriguing coin, although the repunched D is obvious and noted. It was sold for $10,200. 1951 S Washington Quarter in MS68 condition. Satiny luster is interrupted by rich rainbow tones spanning the obverse and framing mottled central devices on the reverse. The strike is boldly executed throughout and the eye appeal is fantastic. CAC approved for the quality. It ended up selling for $9,381. Here is 1959 Washington Quarter in MS67 condition. Unmarked surfaces are silver white in the centers with thin border rings of iridescent, jade, amber and rose hues. Less than 40 examples of this Washington Quarter issue have achieved MS67 grade at PCGS. It was sold for $11,750. And this is 1969 S Lincoln Cent with double die obverse, graded in mint state 64 red by PCGS. This variety is known for having a noticeable doubling of the design elements on the obverse, most notably in the inscriptions "In God We Trust, Liberty" and the date. The doubling is a result of a misalignment during the minting process, which caused the coin's design to be stamped onto the die more than once. The 1969 S double die cent is one of the most famous and sought-after error coins in numismatics. It gained significant attention when it was discovered shortly after its release, and it continues to be highly prized by collectors. This MS64 specimen fetched a sum of $71,499.38 with buyer's fee. Here is highly sought after Sacagawea dollar, 2000 Cheerios dollar in MS67 condition. Famous Cheerios dollar that was struck from a special reverse die hub with enhanced tail feather motifs. The coins were only dispensed in Cheerios boxes for a special promotion. Once discovered, the promo ended and the few known are very rare. On the slab of this elusive gem was his signature of Thomas D. Rogers, retired sculpture engraver of US Mint. It was sold for $6,250. Moving on with this 1941 Washington Quarter in PR68 Plus condition. A 1941 Washington Quarter in PR68 Plus condition can be considered a rare and valuable coin, especially if it has been graded and certified by reputable coin grading services. The Plus designation indicates that the coin is at the higher end of the PR68 grade, making it even more desirable to collectors. This NGC graded quarter was bargained for $3,600 with buyer's fee. Here is 1941 Washington Quarter in PR68 Plus condition, CAC proven super proof gem. an amazing rarity from a proof mintage of 15,287. Impeccably preserved mirrors shine with dominant silvery color as well as subtle gold, green and pale pink iridescence, lending to its originality, fully defined as expected with astonishing eye appeal, an exciting piece for the collector. It was sold for $8,800. 1912 S Lincoln Cent in MS65 Plus red condition. The 1912 S is a challenging date to acquire with full red color, and it is particularly scarce at the gem level. This high-end beauty boasts lovely copper red coloration and strong luster throughout. This one was sold for $3,112. This is 1959 D Roosevelt Diamond MS68 condition with full bands designation, very nicely toned with bold, vibrant satin mint luster that brings out the olive gold, icy blue, and rosy hues on both sides. The eye appeal is totally original, and even with a strong glass, it's bothersome finding any flaws. These yellows of 10-cent piece ended up selling for $5,287.50. This is 1990 OS Lincoln Cent in PR68 Deep Cameo condition. The 1990 OS Lincoln Cent is indeed a rare and highly sought after variety among coin collectors. The OS variety refers to a situation where the coin was struck at the San Francisco Mint, but the mint mark S was omitted from the coin's design. This mistake occurred on a small number of proof coins produced in 1990 at the San Francisco Mint. The absence of mint mark was not intentional and was a result of minting error. It was sold for $4,600. Here is 1926 S Lincoln Cent in MS64 red condition. According to Stack's Bowers, very rare CAC approval and full red mint state example of this well-known condition rarity among 1920 cents. The obverse exhibits warm golden orange color that gives way to more of a pinkish rose hue on the reverse. Both sides are frosty in finish with bold strike and pleasing smooth appearance. The 1926 S is a low mintage affair by the standards of the Lincoln Cent series with just 4,550,000 pieces produced. It has long been regarded as semi to full key date issue in all grades, and most collectors have had to settle for a worn example, either due to availability or cost. This elusive penny was bargained for $15,600. 1944 steel penny, highly sought after and valuable error coin. This is a lovely example of the 1944 dated counterpart to the 1943 copper penny, error made famous by Henry Ford. Smartly impressed with razor-sharp striking detail to the both sides. The surfaces are predominantly bright silver in appearance with a satiny texture. The 1944 steel cent is highly notable and valuable coin in American numismatics due to its unique composition and rarity. In 1943, during World War II, the US Mint switched from using copper for Lincoln cents to a zinc-coated steel composition to conserve copper for war effort. However, in 1944, copper was reintroduced for cent production. The 1944 steel cent therefore represents a transitional error. A small number of cents were struck in steel planchets intended for previous year's coins, resulting in coins with a composition that was incorrect for the date. These coins are generally considered to be mint errors, as they were not intentionally struck in steel. This specimen was graded in mint state 62 by PCGS, and it ended up selling for $45,600. Thanks for watching this video. Your likes and comments are highly appreciated. Do not forget to hit subscribe button below and have a nice day.